That shit sounds so goddamn janky, man.
Join us for Vitamin Groove in the gallery. Welcome back to the Vitamin Groove podcast in the gallery with Tavius Elder.
Yes, sir.
Man, so what do you have going on now?
Oh, wow, man. Shout out to Nana's Chicken. Of course, some years ago, I think maybe about 9-10 years ago, I joined a group called Dean Demerit and the Jazz Tribe.
I know Dean, a wonderful bass player, upright bass player, bossa.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. And we did a lot of playing together, and he left and went back to Oklahoma, and I continued to carry on the Jazz Tribe.
Mm-hmm.
And so the Jazz Tribe still goes on today. There are a lot of members of the Jazz Tribe that's Chet. Once you play with the Jazz Tribe, you're always a Jazz Tribe.
That's right, because it was a remarkable experience with straight ahead jazz.
That's right. And Chet, I think that was 6 or 7 years ago.
Yeah.
He came in and then he added to the group with his percussion playing, and so Chet's a Jazz Triber.
and welcome to be part of it.
That's right.
We should have T-shirts or something.
Yeah, I got to do that. Good idea. And today, like I was saying earlier, thanks to Nana's Chicken and Waffle, we've been out there for 4 years.
Okay, what side of town is it?
That's in Conyers, and we perform out there every other Sunday.
Okay.
We were there every Sunday until COVID, and now we perform outside every other Sunday.
What is that, like a brunch, or is that evening?
Brunch from 11 to 2.
Okay. So is the group out there named the Jazz Tribe also?
Yeah, Jazz Tribe.
So Jazz Tribe at Nana's Chicken every other weekend.
That's right. And
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
of course, I play in church.
Yeah. What church
Yeah,
are
church.
you with?
It's called Seedfeeders.
Okay.
Seedfeeders Church.
Yeah.
We're always welcoming new members.
Yeah.
We're located at 1941 and 92
Okay.
at the red light. You'll see a church there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
always welcoming members. Things are trying to pick up a little bit. So it's a lot of things that's in the makings. COVID really slowed things down, so
Yeah.
haven't had a lot of work. So
Yeah. Quite a few musicians
yeah.
have been out of work for a year.
That's
You
right.
know, and the little bit of money they have managed to scrap up
Right.
is almost a sin.
Yeah. Before then, I was recording, doing plays, and in the pit doing plays, and
Mm-hmm.
I I was doing well.
Yeah. Yeah.
As just playing the guitar.
Yes.
So, but it came to
Yeah.
halt.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. But hopefully it picks back up.
Man, you doing original music?
Original.
I'm sorry. Yes.
Oh yeah. COVID, led me back to myself, and I wrote some things. I haven't recorded them, but I got some things, a few tunes that I wrote. Dedicated to my grandkids, my granddaughter, and just the emotion and feelings of the moment.
Yeah.
I got some, and I'm gonna record them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna record them this year.
Yeah.
So look out for it.
Yeah, definitely. You have a website or Instagram or anything?
Well, no. And my website is called Jazz Tribe, but it's a conglomerate of for everything. So,
Yeah.
but it's not just the band.
Just the music.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But anyway, maybe I'll start one just the music.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work. I'm doing a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Well,
Mostly volunteer and helping people.
mm-hmm. Well, you kind of have that background too, because you were a firefighter.
That's right. I was a fireman.
Yeah.
I did that for 25 years with the city of Atlanta.
And playing music at the same time.
That's right.
How does that work?
Well, actually, it was a blessing because everybody knew Tavius. Where is he? If it's free time, you can find Tavius back in the corner.
Yeah.
Elder, that's my last name. You can find him back in the corner. Y'all know where he at. Go back there.
Right.
It was great. It was great because it allowed me a time, to really concentrate. A concentrated effort of organizing the music.
Yeah. So it's not only were you organizing the fire department, you organizing your music and playing style, all of it simultaneously. It had to be almost a contradiction as well as an aid to fight fires and emergency calls, and then come back and be able to play your music to kind of diffuse that energy.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep. So it worked in a whole lot of different ways for me. So.
Yeah, it's an interesting lifestyle, man.
Yeah.
So does any of your parents play an instrument?
Wow, man.
Or musically inclined?
Yes. I'll tell you a quick story. So, I was learning how to play on the corner in Little 5 Points. A great gentleman by the name of Derek Ward. Everybody know Hank.
Mm-hmm.
Hank, turns out there's a school that musicians went through in spirit on the streets, and I ended up in that school without knowing it. So Hank made me buy my first real book, and we sat on the corner down in Little 5 Point, and we went through that entire book. I was amazed because he would just say, "Turn to page 147." Right there. Right there, he really knew the whole book.
Yeah.
This book is 700 pages of music back and forth.
So that was like a Bible to him.
Right.
Music Bible.
He knew it. And so I was on the corner, and I had been playing that summer. With the humidity in Atlanta, I had to buy a guitar every year playing on the corner because the humidity would make the guitar just warp.
Right.
Do all kind of stuff.
Right.
And back then, the guitars they weren't built as well as they are now.
Right.
But it was a struggle to find a guitar. For $300. You can find a guitar now for $300, and it's a great playing guitar.
That's right.
But back then you couldn't. And so, but at any rate, I got so sick of just playing chords behind him, and he was just killing. Playing, in his solos. And I put the guitar down and looked at it right in the middle of a tune, and just looked, and I said, "Man, I gotta learn how to do that." And that was solo. I said, "I gotta learn
Yeah.
I took him solo and put it in the bag. And Hank said, "Hey man, where you going?" I said, "Man, I gotta go. He said, "Where you going?" I said, "I'm finna go learn how to solo." And he'll tell the story today. He said, "I didn't see you for 2 years."
Whoa.
I went home, man. I went
And
home.
woodshed
For 2 years, man.
Man, that's deep. So just seeing him do that and realizing, okay, I'm limited at what I'm doing.
Yeah. And then when I came back 2 years later, we were playing on the corner, and I was like, I remember it was my grandma's birthday,
Mm-hmm.
and I said, I stopped him. I said, Hank, I gotta go to my grandma's house. I said, come on, we're gonna go play Happy Birthday for her. So I'm playing Happy Birthday. He blowing the melody, telling solo, and my grandma said, I think she might have been 82 or something like that. And she said, yeah. She said, I really enjoyed that.
Wow.
And she looked at me and she said, and you was laying it down.
Wow.
I said, and I looked over at Hank said, I said, Grandma. She said, what is it? I said, what you know about laying it down? And then she said, come here. She said, come here, come closer. And she started beaming my head. She said, you got that from me, boy.
Whoa.
I said, whoa, wait a minute, Grandma. And that when she said that, I remember her playing the piano.
Right.
And I walked right out of her room, because the dining room place, you don't go in unless it's...
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
And her dining room was in the back. But I walked right out of her room, and all the memory came back. Went in the dining room, turned left, and down the piano. It just totally left my memory until she said that.
Whoa.
And I said, Grandma, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I said, I was wondering where it came from, man. I was like, you're right, I got that from you. I got it from you.
Wow.
I forgot she played. But as a kid, she always played the piano.
Right. And she knew she was influenced and just didn't know if it would stick.
Right. And she was so happy. And I ruined it for her. And it was her birthday. She said, you got that from me.
Now, that had to be one of her best birthdays.
Right.
To see her offspring.
And to this day, that's one of my strong points, laying it down.
Yeah. Yeah, I can agree with that, man.
Right. Laying it down and is a term that means you're laying down the foundation.
Right.
So that I was laying down the foundation so that he could solo.
That's right. That's right. And that's... That's so important, where a lot of musicians don't, well, I won't say a lot, some musicians don't understand that it's supposed to be unity.
That's right.
And there's a part where you're supporting player, then there's a part where you get a chance to shine.
That's right.
But it's usually the ones that's laying it down
That's right.
And when you listen to that, that's where you hear the real artistry.
That's right.
It's like laying a bed.
That's right.
For somebody to
They
lay
just
on. Yeah,
They
yeah.
just ride.
So did your right? Did your grandmother play professionally?
Yeah, she not professionally. I don't know if she ever got paid, but she played in the church.
Yeah.
You know, she came up here on the revival and didn't go home. Yeah, she was a strong lady, man.
Yeah.
When I realized what she did, it just amazed me. Just a couple of weeks ago, when I realized that my grandma bought 4 houses.
She bought 4 houses.
Yeah, I was like, wait a
By
minute.
herself?
Yeah, country girl.
Wow. Well, she was more than a country girl.
That's right. She was hip. My grandma was hip. I didn't realize she was that hip.
Whoa.
She was always say hip terms and stuff like she was a bad lady, man.
Right, and you didn't
realize
connect.
Not now. When I think about it, and then my cousin, she'll tell me she's our historian, but she'll tell me stuff. I said, Grandma, really, I didn't know this. She was just a bad lady, man.
Man, too bad none of y'all had the opportunity to really interview her good too.
Yeah, I did. I
you?
interviewed her. I found out some stuff.
Yeah.
Some great stuff. Great stuff for me, you know.
Yeah. It's funny how some another member of the family, another generation can play an instrument, and it may skip a generation, and it may be the one you least expect.
Right.
That spark enters.
Yeah. I'll tell you another story. this right here, I wasn't ready for it. I didn't want to expect nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm walking in Little 5 Points. I go through this place, cat selling water, and I'm buying me some water, and the gentleman looked at me and he said, "Hey man, come here." I said, "Yeah, what is it?" He said, he started reading me. He said, you got a condition, man. He said, "Yo, you got acid. He said, you're going to need to drink a gallon of alkaline water every day. To this day, I have to do that."
Yeah.
And I said, that's what I was doing there, getting me some alkaline water.
That's what I gave you in that glass.
Yeah, thank you so much. And I'm like, "How do you know that?" I said, he said, "Man," he started telling me, he started reading my health. I said, "Okay, man." He said, "You got some money?" I said, I had about $60 in my pocket.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "Give me $60."
Wow.
He said, I'm going to give you a reading." I said, "Nah, man." I said, "I ain't got $60.
Yeah.
I said, "But I'm interested." I said, "I got $60, man. I need to take some money home."
Yeah.
He knew me. He had a gift.
Yeah.
And I said, he said, "Well, give me 45. I'm gonna give you a short reading." He said, "I usually charge 95 or something like that."
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Okay." Well, he took me back there, and I didn't have no instrument there. But he sat down. He's from Haiti.
Okay.
He started telling me the story of how he learned that it was in their family. They saw he had the gift, and his aunties took him under their wings and taught him everything.
Yeah.
When I got in the office, he sat down and he said, "Let me have the $40." I took the $45. I took it. And he started leaned back and started saying some stuff. He came through. And he said, "Ah." I said, looked at him. He said, "And you call yourself a guitar player?"
Wow.
And I said, that's the same thing I did. I said, "Well, wait a minute." He said, "I'll play rings around." He said, "I'll play rings around you, boy." He said, "You don't," he said, "Your problem is you'll get something and you think you got it. And you ain't got it." He said, "Well, you should take it in and out and really go through it, all aspects of it.
Yeah.
Really learn it."
Yeah.
He leaned back, he said, I said, "Who's that?" He said, "That's your granddaddy."
Wow.
Oh yeah, I forgot the part. He said, "I play way more harmonica than you can ever think about." This is my granddaddy play harmonica.
Wow.
And when I talked to my uncle, and then I remember my dad playing harmonica.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still on the thing that anybody play, in my relative play.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And then that's what I remember. Now, I didn't grow up with my biological father.
Mm-hmm.
I remember going over there and he was blowing harmonica. And he asked me, could I play something? I said, yeah. Because I had been working on harmonica. They were kind of popular. We had this store, the Rolling Store, come through and you could buy a harmonica for 75 cents.
That's right. That's right.
And so I got it and I started playing Boogie on Reggae Woman on.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, my dad looked, because, I wasn't raised with it. He said, "That's Stevie Wonder." I said, "Yeah." But that's all I could play. But I worked on it a little bit, and I know I can play harmonica.
Yeah, that's funny, isn't it? You weren't raised with your father, but you still picked up one of his traits.
Yeah, and he got it from my granddad, and who could really play.
Yeah.
As I went down, I asked at the home time. They said your granddad can play a harmonica.
Man, what was his name?
His name was Johnny Dalton.
Johnny Dalton, and he was Georgian also.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Did he ever do anything notable in the music industry?
I can't find anything.
Yeah.
They was sharecroppers. Yeah.
Man, that's interesting, man.
Yeah, man. So those are people I know of that play him. Oh yeah, now I had an uncle, but he wasn't blood.
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of influenced me too. Last name Boyd. He was my cousin's father. But when I was small, they had a band.
Okay.
They used to do covers.
Okay.
He played guitar.
Yeah, so you were surrounded with
Yeah.
music and musicians,
Right.
whether you were cognizant of it at first or not.
And then all my cousins, you know, we got a saying in Atlanta, you
Start whatever you want to play. to play a little bit for us?
Yeah, let's see what kind of play,
That was nice, Tavius.
That's cool.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you so much, man.
I'd love you to come back sometime. And
Yeah,
we bring
definitely.
a couple more cats and just let you jam out.
Dig that, man.
Because on the straight ahead jazz side, there's not many guitarists left like you.
Right.
That understand the chords, the melody, the theory.
Right.
And I appreciate that. So another episode of Vitamin Groove in the gallery with Tavius Elder, one of my favorite guitarists.
Thank you so much, man. I love playing too, man.
Yeah.
I love a great audience.
Yeah, all right, man.
Thanks again.
So sometimes you just have to take that vitamin groove and keep it moving.